In our Forward Singapore housing conversations, many young couples appreciated the support to help them buy their homes. This includes the EHG, as well as our efforts to ramp up shorter waiting time flats, and of course the FT, Parents and Married Couples Priority Scheme. But some still face financial difficulties in booking a flat, particularly those who are still studying or in national service. As Mr. Henry Quek mentioned, there are also some young home buyers who need to support their parents when they work and find it hard to build up savings. These young couples do not qualify for the EHG, which requires 12 months of continuous employment, as they have not yet started working or have only just started working. Furthermore, these couples are likely to face difficulties in qualifying for a sizable housing loan at the point in time of application. Today, we have various measures to help these young couples who are full-time students or national servicemen or have completed their full-time studies or NS in just that past year. With your permission, Mr. Chairman, may I ask the clerks to distribute a handout on our assistance for this group.
Please proceed.
Thank you, sir. Now, as they're circulating the handouts, let me just share that first, we allow such couples to book a new flat while they defer their income assessment for the EHG and an HDB housing loan to shortly before they collect their keys. At this later date, they are more likely to be eligible for the EHG as well as a larger HDB loan. We also extend the Staggered Downpayment Scheme, or SDS, to these couples. They only need to pay half of the initial down payment required for their new HDB flat, with the balance paid at the point of key collection. For those taking an HDB housing loan, they pay 5% of the flat price instead of 10%, while those taking a loan from financial institutions or FIs pay 10% of the flat price instead of 20%. I'm glad that many young couples have benefited from these measures. In fact, since 2018, more than 3,700 couples have tapped on the deferred income assessment with support from the Staggered Downpayment Scheme to ease their upfront costs and start their home ownership journey early. We want to do more to help lighten the initial financial burden for such young couples. Since they've deferred their income assessment, they will only receive their EHG closer to key collection and must rely on their own savings or support from family for initial costs on booking a flat. For some of them, the reduced 5% initial down payment under the SDS is still a significant financial barrier. To provide further support to these young couples who tap on the deferred income assessment, we will enhance the Staggered Downpayment Scheme. We will do this by reducing the initial down payment to 2.5% of the flat price. This will apply whether they take an HDB housing loan or a loan from a financial institution. So this means that those who take an HDB loan from 5%, now 2.5%. For those taking loans from banks, from 10% to 2.5%. These couples will pay the balance down payments at key collection when they are in a better position to do so. This will take effect from the next sales launch in June this year. To illustrate, let's look at the pamphlet in front of you. A young couple who's taking an HDB loan to buy a 4-room BTO flat in Bedok, a mature estate. They're tapping on the deferred income assessment as one of them is a full-time student and the other is an NSF. Suppose the flat is priced at $480,000 before grants. Today, should they tap on the Staggered Downpayment Scheme, the 5% initial down payment is $24,000. With our enhancement to the Staggered Downpayment Scheme, this will be further reduced to $12,000, which is more affordable for them. For couples who are ready to purchase a flat and have been saving up to afford the down payment, we hope that this enhancement will help you to settle down earlier and start your families earlier.